this thing.
I wanted to do it, but they don't have any double XL bunny suits.
No, they only have small, medium, and large.
They're fat shaming.
Where's your shield, Denise? Let me get an inside of the trauma room. Mac 3 or 4? 3? Everything today's been according to size of bunny suits.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, we're reintubating the patient. Okay. You're not intubated, though. Uh-oh. We need skinny people. We either need skinny people or a bigger suit. Oh man, I don't want to say what this is like. Okay. It's like putting on a small something else on a big something else. Oh, he's awake. Yeah. He's talking.
Well, no 2 out of 70.
Oh my God. Acidosis makes for easy intubation. Again. Go.
Tube is in. Today is 14 days from the moment that I FaceTimed the COVID positive patient. He was initially COVID negative. When I rounded on him, I didn't like what I saw. I repeated the test, and he ended up being positive the next day. Today I'm completely asymptomatic. I feel fine. I missed you. Tomorrow I am going to get my labs drawn, and I'm gonna see what kind of antibodies I have. So I'm here at my buddy Dr. Ron Cincetta's office, and he's agreed to draw my blood, and we're going to send it to LabCorp for the antibody test. There are 2 antibodies, IgM, IgG. IgM, you're acutely infected. IgG, you're supposedly building immunity to it. We get the actual... Cross my fingers. I have the IgG, and I have the peace of mind that I probably did have the virus without any major ill effect to me, and I don't have to worry so much about bringing it home. What happens if the IgM is positive? That means I've just gotten it, but it's not an FDA approved test. So is it accurate? I think I would take the time off and have the nasal swabbing done every day. And then if after 5 days, not sick, 5 negative tests, I would burn LabCorp down and go back to work. Sounds like a reasonable answer.
Tonight, so many states making those difficult decisions. Do we reopen now, and how quickly, and how do we do it without putting lives at risk?
18 states still have the case rate going up. Florida, the reopening there underway, heading down, but you see some bumps as you go through the 5-day moving average.
Governor Ron DeSantis announcing phase 1 of reopening across the state.
Here in South Florida, though, we are excluded from phase 1 because of the high number of COVID-19 cases.
Hospitals are the exception. Hospitals are open statewide to resume elective surgeries.
Some hospitals are now just beginning to offer those elective surgeries once again.
That is a major move forward, but are we ready?
I'm not going to take my mask off because other people sitting here. Right now we're anticipating a non-COVID surge. The whole Jackson system will open for elective surgeries. So we anticipate a small surge from surgical cases, but then meanwhile we had a bunch of sick patients and we're still dealing with a less number of ICU beds than we're used to. So now it's just a jammed up situation. All right, what do you got here?
All right, so this is a patient that went into a cardiac arrest. Unfortunately, right now we're in the emergency room. This is something we had to start here in the emergency. The ICU right now is currently full.
We're trying to prepare a hospital for 2 different surges. The non-COVID surge is likely to happen first, but then if we get the COVID surge, and now we are full capacity from the non-COVIDs, that's even worse. But we are down today to our last COVID ICU patients. Yep, we got 1 out today, so we're down to just 2 more. Isolation works, and when you stop isolating, it makes it a lot worse. So I got a text from Ron, who drew my blood the other day, Dr. Sincetta, that the blood results are in. Scariest idea? IgM comes back positive only. Am I about to get sick? I haven't developed an immunity yet. What the hell do I do with this information? Hey, what's going on, bro?
I'm gonna get my scrub shirt on so it looks like I'm a real doctor.
Hey, Ron.
Well, okay, so I have good news in that you do not have exposure to the coronavirus.
Excellent.
So that your antibody's negative, okay?
All of them, all across the board?
Well, it just checked IgG at the Quest.
Oh, Quest doesn't do IgM?
No, they didn't do IgM, they just do IgG.
Oh, well, that's useless.
Well, what do you have? Do you have, like, any symptoms at all? No.
No, it's the question of if I'm a silent carrier and all that stuff. There's a big difference between not getting that IgM. God damn it. All right, bro. Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Yay! No info. Except that I definitely
And are not immune.
am not immune. That is the only information we have.
So that's all we've concluded from all that.
I could still have it and I could still get it. Even though things are looking better and numbers are going down, things are going to change when things open up. And we have to stay diligent because you never know when the wave is going to hit. And yeah, Georgia, after opening up, 1,000 new cases.
Oh, really?
In the last 24 hours, yeah.
Hi.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm working. Hi.
Mother's Day is now less than 1 week away.
We cannot gather, but Mother's Day is about celebrating those who gave us life itself. And this year, we are especially grateful for that.
Say bye. Say bye, Bobby.
I definitely fear that there's going to be a spike in COVID cases. I hope that it's not a big enough spike that it's going to affect my family. But if I have to wake up on Mother's Day and he's not here, it's going to be really hard. It's going to be really hard.
Hello? Can you see me? This tooth has like a cap. I guess I keep putting too much stress on it. It's not strong enough and it keeps popping off. I popped one of them off cutting potatoes. Just looks like this. I don't want you to not understand the full issue I'm dealing with. This weekend was actually a nice, normal, quiet weekend. We didn't get any new COVID ICU patients, and I'm hopeful we're going to empty the COVID ICU in the next day or so. And if there is no COVID surge in the next 2 weeks, we will open back up to normal ICU level of care.
Phase 1 of reopening Florida starts today, and it allows restaurants to basically open their dining rooms to about 25% of capacity.
South Florida, though, not included yet, but some parks have reopened, and that's already causing problems.
Police are saying that people got a little bit too excited, started to cluster.
In 2 days, they issued about 1,500 warnings to park goers who were not wearing face masks and were not social distancing.
Black Point Marina forced to close hours after opening, after quickly reaching capacity.
For these 3 counties to get to phase 1, people have to follow the rules.
Excuse me? You need to wear a mask. Do you understand that?
This private public property has food. I have a right to buy food without being forced to participate in a fake global false flag pandemic. There's no pandemic.
Man, thank you for the dinner. I appreciate it.
She was playing with Titi and she hit herself.
Right now?
No, before my parents' house. It wasn't even that big a deal. But I was rubbing her head and I go, ay, 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 and that's it. She's been telling everybody that she has a yay, yay. Oh, Pepe.
It's like her mom. She doesn't like to sleep.
No, her mom can't sleep. There's a difference. Her mom loves to sleep. She's just... I promise you, I'm so looking forward to this endoscopy because I can actually sleep.
Really?
I'm so looking forward to it.
All right, boom. Miami girl.
I love you.
All the cards played out right. We have no COVID right now in the ICU, so I'm not worried about being in contact with COVID patients. It's time for me to go home. I'm excited. I'm like ready to go to bed so I can do my 12-hour shift tomorrow and go back. My mom put this in my bag. I do believe there's a God, but this profession does put a lot of doubt in your mind. Sometimes you see people that just driving with their family or something, they get hit by a drunk driver and they die and the drunk driver survives. And you just don't have an answer for it. I'm thankful for everything that I have, my healthy kids, my healthy wife, but we go back to, the Washington case. Miss Washington lost her son and her husband. Does she really deserve to lose both?
I asked God, why didn't he take me too? Because everything in my world revolved around my family. I'm ironing my husband's clergy shirt. I'm taking it to the funeral home so that they can dress my husband. But when it's all said and done, I think the Lord put us here to help one another. And I just pray that for the ones that didn't lose their loved ones, that they love each other a little bit more. Love will stop this.
For many people across South Florida still out of work, it can be a struggle to put a meal on the table. But food drives are helping those in need.
We shine a light on the helping hands out there throughout South Florida.
We did this from the bottom of our heart.
Thank you.
No problem.
Patient 0, our first vent patient with COVID, admitted 46 days ago. He was discharged to rehab today. And it is a special moment for all of us when we get to see success. I'm looking forward to seeing him when he walks in here, shaking his hand and thanking him for battling the way he did, which allows us to feel the win, feel good about the fight, and keep going.
The U.S. Navy's Blue Angels are heading here to South Florida as part of their America Strong series of flights.
The Navy team, along with the Air Force Thunderbirds, have been touring America to uplift spirits.
It's time for me to go home. It's already been a month. I think I've been out of the house long enough.
You're coming home? You're coming home for good? Can I hug you? Oh my
Surprise! That's why I took it from him.
You okay? Come on, baby girl. You know, Bobby? I'm not leaving. I promise I'm not leaving. No. I think the day that I'm able to be with my family finally, I'm not leaving. It's kind of like a congratulations, we made it with nobody in our family getting affected by this virus. We made it through the first phase.
It's like a sick joke. When Julio surprised me this week that he was home, I was like, oh my God, my life is back to normal. I'm okay. We're okay. This is going to be the best Mother's Day. This is the best. This is by far the worst Mother's Day, I think.
That's good. Happy.
Sorry, baby.
It's okay.
Pobrecito. I'm so sorry.
That's fine. Put your N95 mask on and use gloves.
When I found out, I dropped to my knees and I prayed, I think harder than I've ever prayed in my life. So please just let my kids be okay.
Yesterday, Julio came into my office with this news. Elizabeth got a COVID pre-test back, and it turned out she was positive. So, decided to have him and his kids tested. Julio was negative. The kids all came back negative. And so we'll see how Elizabeth does. And on top of it, today's Mother's Day. So, probably the worst Mother's Day in history. Remember, you can't hug Grandma and Grandpa, okay?
Okay.
We have to stay 10 feet away from them, all right?
Okay.
How many feet?
10.
Good girl. Hey, Mama. Happy Mother's Day. Are you at 17275?
Yes, we are.
Oh. Well, if you're bored and not doing anything, you want to come down?
Sorry, it's the pandemic version of all this, but
This is
absolutely yellow concrete barrier between us.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it's a
it's
good
visual reminder.
visual.
Keep your ass back.
It's been a good month since we got together with all of our loving family there.
You want to blow Grandma a kiss? No.
It meant just so much to see them all alive and well and healthy, because our son working in the hospital, every waking moment, I worry about him.
Love you, Mama. Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Say bye, Grandma.
There's just unbelievable loss and sorrow for so many families right now. And all the mothers in our country right now who are wishing they could have what we had today. We wish we could give it to all of them.
I would have never even imagined in a million years that my husband and my son would be gone. I never would have even. I mean, I can't wrap my brain around them not being here. No one even would even imagine losing their loved ones to such a horrible. I mean, my son was so sick. I mean, he couldn't even walk. He went to the doctor and he was falling all over the place trying to take the x-ray. It was just, senseless. I miss them. Like, my heart is broken. My heart is just broken. Even though I feel pain, and this is a Mother's Day that really is a lonely day, I feel their love, because beyond a shadow of a doubt, anybody that knew us knew it wasn't nothing but love in here. Nothing but love. I feel sorry for all the mothers that have to go through this, their children, because I know their pain.
I thought I was taking all the precautions possible. I stayed out of the house for a month. It sucks. It's unbelievable, like, that we're going through this.
We got a gift for Mommy. Papi's gonna give it to you, and then you're gonna say Happy Mother's Day, and you're gonna give it to her. Okay. All right.
Here you go.
Okay.
And hold this.
Why?
All right, give it to Mommy and say Happy Mother's Day. Go.
Thank you, Mommy.
All right, give that to Mommy.
Give that to Mommy.
Give that to Mommy. Go do.
Give that to Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Stop. Look. Oh my God, I can't hug anybody.
I don't know which one.
No. Está lindo,
Titi, Julito, come here. What's the matter?
Hi. Dile hi. What are you doing? You dancing for Dada?
Give me a kiss. No, Mommy, no. I love you. Behave good, okay? Mommy, don't touch Mommy. Mommy's sucia. Dile, I love you, Mom.
Yeah, I love Mommy.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye, Emmy girl. Love you.
Dile un besito a Mami.
A Mommy.
Dile bye.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm probably gonna have to go to the apartment tonight.
Why?
Babe, we've already discussed this. I don't feel safe.
It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't make sense, baby?
You're gonna be. You literally just hugged and kissed and said hi to everybody. You're gonna be there when you leave, when you get the test tomorrow. What is you sleeping there have? Like, you can help your mom with Emmy. Emmy wakes up every hour.
Okay, I'll go to my parents' house.
It just, like, it makes me feel better. What don't, like...
I don't understand. Like, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and maybe I shouldn't have done what I did.
Babe, you tested negative.
Babe, I'm not arguing about this again. I'm really not. Like...
The kids do not have me.
I understand that.
It's a different scenario.
The same reasons why I took the approach that I took to come home and not infect you and the kids, now it's my parents, which are 60. Like, I don't understand.
The fact that you already tested negative, that's what I'm saying.
That doesn't mean a damn thing, Elizabeth. I could be exposed any day.
So could they.
But it's not on your conscience that it was me.
Babe, is it on your conscience that I got exposed?
Of course it is.
Oh my God, please. Babe, you don't even have it.
Maybe I'm already negative. Maybe me coming home on Saturday was too soon. Maybe I should have never came home. How do you know you didn't get it the moment that I walked through that door and I gave you a hug and a kiss? When I decided to come home. How do you know I wasn't positive then? Exactly.
It's on Mother's Day. I'm not gonna do this.
All right, man.
I had a really up day.
I know.
And I'm not gonna argue with you over it.
All right. We're good? We didn't plan for this. Like, this wasn't supposed to happen. At all.